Discord play, so obviously I'm all over Arizona.
Yeah,
I'm in like sixth in the showdown. I'm like 6 points out of first. I'm gonna need something out of somebody. Let's see, like all Arizona guys. So we'll see.
Yeah. So, did you anything end up exciting happening yesterday for you?
No, I tripled up on Yahoo, which was good.
Oh, nice.
And then I made money overall. I made money on FanDuel. I lost money on DraftKings. I mean, I had like so much Baltimore. It seems like I deserved a little better, but
yeah, me too. I felt like that's where I.
But I had just so you know, I went down with the ship with you, dude. I had 20%. I went 20% of the Jameson Williams too.
Oh my God, it killed me. He was in all my Baltimore stacks too.
Yeah, I did. That's the way it goes. Yeah.
One big target. They went for him on one big play.
Yeah.
You hope that you convert and you get to play more. Like that's it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But it was kind of frustrating because I thought it was going to be a very worst, like a decent day for me. It just didn't quite.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. I mean, I even had some good Mahomes lineups, All right. So.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
You ready to talk about it? So like. What are you doing tonight in terms of? I was going to ask you. I was trying to find the cheap guy. Are you going to play the Josh Oliver?
I am.
How much are you playing?
Maybe like 20%.
Yeah, that seems about right.
How much? What are you doing with Brandon Powell?
I have him probably right around the field, like around 30%, maybe 25%.
Yeah, you gonna play him in a big one or no?
I've got him in one of the bigger ones right now. And I'm trying to decide what I want to do because I really want to captain a little bit of Juwan Jennings.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
And I think that's actually a pretty good, it's not going to be unowned, but it's going to be a pretty low owned captain play.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's that. And I also like Kittle a little bit. I tried to avoid the any McCaffrey captains just because it's such. I mean, if I was playing as many as you are, I probably would have some, but it's just going to be so popular. I just don't think I can do it. So he and Ayuk sort of and Purdy. I'm just not playing any of them in the captain. I'm doing my normal thing. It'll be like Kittle, Jennings, and then I like the Niners defense as a potential captain as well.
But here's what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm talking through the San Francisco side, and there's a difference in obviously the way I'm playing the lottery and I'm playing the regular. So obviously with Debo out, just a huge amount of the work funnels to Ayuk, Kittle, and McCaffrey. Okay, just like an enormous amount. And the guy, and so obviously Jennings gets a little bit of a boost. As far as like a punt goes, maybe you talk through this with me. One question that's been around is, who do you prefer between Ray McCloud and Ronnie Bell? Okay.
The answer is Ray McCloud by a long shot for me. I actually was going to mention that I think I like the Niners defense a lot tonight as a potential, as a play anyway. And if you play the Ray McCloud and he ends up running one back and you have that Niners defense, and this is what you look for in showdowns, you know what I mean? You want that one play. And he's on the top of it. Ray McCloud's going to be on the field anyway. So I love the Ray McCloud play. I didn't get to any Ronnie Bell right now. Maybe that's a mistake. I decided to go the McCloud route, and that's what I did. But
here's the debate. Here's the discussion. So when Ayuk was out, whatchamacallit, it was Ronnie Bell who came in. He got a touchdown. He was like the man. Okay, but when Debo was out back, I think it was week 3 or something like that.
Yeah.
Ray McCloud was getting it and whatever. And the question is, was it just random that one guy got it over the other guy 1 week because of the other? Or the thing that the people are talking about as a possibility is that San Francisco might actually just have a pure backup situation. In other words, if Debo is out, Ray McCloud's just going to get his. You know what I mean? And as opposed to, and it's not just that because even though Bell was better recently, it's just the way they run their depth charts is just, it doesn't matter who's whatever. McCloud runs Samuel's position. Okay.
Right.
And that plus what you just said, also get that double correlation. God forbid he runs it back for a touch, runs a kickoff back for a touchdown, and you have the defense, you get it all,
Right.
So I agree with you, and that was the first thing I had to talk myself through, is what to do with Bell versus McLeod, and then the next thing is whether I would play any Bell at all. I'm currently leaning towards not doing that. Okay, I'm just kind of like going all in. We're going all in on that narrative that of those two punts, I will allocate my puntage to the McLeod side as opposed to the Bell side. And the other one, punt from the San Francisco, which is definitely in play today, is Juszczyk. Okay, just because with the lack of another receiver out there, I mean, he'll be on the field, and I think that as a punt, I think he's viable. Now I'm not going to play in my big buy-in or anything like that, but I think I'm gonna have some of it. And the other thing with the San Francisco is what to do with the running backs. Okay, besides McCaffrey. So I'm inclined, just because of the price, just to not play any Mason at all. You know what I mean? Like, it's clear to me, I think, that Mitchell is now that he's like healthy, not even in the injury report, that any kind of non-McCaffrey running back juice of any substance is going to go to Mitchell. And considering that Mason is like 5,600 or something like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm probably going to X him also. Did anything I say like contradict anything you thought about? Do you even think that deep? I mean, like, what about?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it makes perfect sense. I am not on the. I'm surprised that I'm not on the backup running backs today, but I'm not. I'm built differently today, and I'm not getting there. But I if you want to take somebody want to take a stab, that's it's an interesting play, like sort of like we used Josh Kelly as the example a couple of weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, or whatever. No, just a week ago. But Josh, those mid, because they're priced up as if the guy's out, no one's going to play them. He was like 5% owned in the flex, and I think that you're probably supposed to get a little bit of it if you're max entering though. I just didn't get there with my own builds.
Yeah.
I like the what's it called a lot. I really think that I like some 5-1 Niners stacks. Mostly the other stuff I have is like 4-2. And I forgot to mention, I'm gonna do some Niners 5-mans with like my only play the captain, like KJ Osborne or Addison or something like that from Minnesota on the other side.
Okay, so let's talk about Minnesota for a second. So now on the Minnesota side, the chalky. Okay, let's come backwards. So Jefferson is out. So and the receivers are all underpriced. So there's no like real alpha receiver over there. So it's probably going to get spread out, whatever. But they're all pretty cheap. So Powell seems to be like the chalky one of the bunch.
Yeah,
and he's for good reason. I'm not sure, but he's like cheap. So I'm going to use all those guys between Addison, Powell, Osborne, obviously Hawkinson, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to use all of them, and the one, and then you mentioned the Josh Oliver. Okay, so I'm going to use him as a punt. One, and this is like literally for entertainment purposes only. Okay, like this is literally like if you had like one more lineup to play and you wanted to play for $1 billion. I have a guy that's played, I think, no snaps. But I might play a couple lines with N'Keal Harry, just in case. Remember, they're very thin, and maybe this would be the time to trot him out there with a couple of targets. That would be my, again, for entertainment purposes only. But I figured I would throw it out there. I'm not getting down. Again, showdown, you have to do whatever. So I'm not getting down to CJ Ham today. I don't think he's gotten a target or a touch the whole season. Even though I see now there's memory of him always like scoring, you know what I mean?
Right.
But and as far as the running backs go, you know more about Cam Akers than I do, in general, because I don't really want to play Madison, and I was keeping some Akers in just as something to do. What do you think about the running backs from Minnesota? What do you think about everything from Minnesota?
I'm not like I prefer the receiving parts of the game for them.
Okay.
It is really awful. It's kind of crazy how bad Alexander Madison, and it sort of happens with some running backs as they start to get a little bit older. But I mean, he looks like a totally different guy than he used to. But you kind of like, I think you're supposed to play a good amount of them. I just personally, I don't know. I'm not getting there. And also, it's a tough run defense. So I'm spreading it more on the passing game, and I think Hawkinson and Osborne are my favorite two in the passing game. I will play. You know, I have some Cousins. I have a little more Cousins than Purdy, but I have a little more Purdy than Cousins. But I'm going to try and switch that and make sure to get less Purdy. I could see them winning without Purdy needing to do a crazy amount.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Cousins is going to have to throw the ball out, but I sort of like the idea that you play the receivers for the PPR side of things. Like, I do think that so there was a thing 70 of teams that had 70+% of the money on them this week. They were 0-7 against the spread.
Oh my God. Crush.
The of the money is on San Francisco -6.5 or 7, depending on where you're looking. This feels, I just can't see them doing it 2 weeks in a row. You know, I called the Cleveland one. I think they're too good of a team to let it happen 2 weeks in a row. So I do like the Niners, but for some reason I have this weird feeling that this game ends up being pretty close.
Well, one thing I will throw in there. I mean, again, this is like the no ball take or something like that. Like the football take is that the stud offensive lineman from San Francisco is out.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you could play a low-owned Vikings defense.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe get something. Because Purdy, listen, he's had the world handed to him on a silver platter. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, he hasn't really had to face adversity, and I have to say that because he's faced adversity, he's been a little.
His mechanics and all this stuff. I was listening to somebody talk about it on this podcast, and he has the makeup of a guy who would make a lot of mistakes. But his head game is strong, and they have the best gifts around him everywhere that he doesn't really have to do much. But if things get a little, rattling, I could see him turning the ball over. Why not?
Yeah,
I do like the Niners defense though quite a bit here. I think. This is the highest turnover team in football. The Vikings against the best.
I mean, we've streamed much worse defenses against Cousins before. I mean, like.
Oh yeah. We've
died. We're playing the Cardinals against them.
We're all over that. Yeah.
I mean, what's San Francisco going to do to this guy? I don't know. We're going to find out, though.
Yeah.
I think that you could leave. Okay, so the couple of cool constructions, and I still haven't even built my big lot buy-in yet. I'm probably going to put one of the San Francisco receivers in the captain. I don't know exactly which one it's going to be. That being, I was hoping you'd be really into Kittle.
I do like Kittle. He's one of my
highest on captains.
Yeah, he's one of my big cats. He's just a little behind Osborne and Jennings for me, but I like.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to probably put one of the receivers in the captain. But one bit of construction that works today, if you just wanted to, is if you wanted to take, and again, this is not usually the way I play, but if you wanted to take like a Ray McLeod and throw him in the captain,
mm-hmm.
if you see what kind of lineups that get you, you could just fill in the rest of the freaking lineup with all the San Francisco guys and one Minnesota run back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how it's not going to win you the big milli maker, because what happens is those types of lineups are pretty duplicated actually.
Yeah, so you'd have to do that and then leave money on the table.
Yeah, exactly. You could those would be, that's like what happened with the Brandon Adams lineup in the 444.
Right.
Last week he put Gallup in the captain. That wasn't even that cheap, but he put Gallup in the captain, and it was good enough to take down the $4,000 tournament. Right. But I had the same lineup and cashed for like 400. You know what I mean? Something. Right. You know what I mean? So those types of builds are just kind of natural. But if you wanted to, I mean, this is, if you took a shot at a different cheapo, like if you wanted to play Bell or something like that, I mean, you're probably throwing the whole lineup away because it's probably going to get a 0. You know what I mean? But what if he doesn't? You know what I mean? Like if he does get in there and gets a touchdown somehow, you're different than those McLeod builds. It's just one thing you can do, but I'm not doing that in the 222. I'm probably doing something very similar to what you're doing. I think. I mean, I'll play the San Francisco's. I'll play San Francisco receivers. I'll pick my favorite run back. I might get chalky with that and probably play Powell as my run back. I don't know. Maybe you're getting it different to play like two Vikings. You know, maybe you play a couple of Vikings. Because I think 5-1 San Francisco. Don't you think that's going to be what most people do, or no?
I think 4-2 is probably going to be. I think people will play Hawkinson.
I keep forgetting about that one.
Yeah. But it is kind of weird if you like here. I'm looking at the ownership here and just trying to get a. Yeah, you got Cousins will be played a lot. Madison will be played a good amount, but it is kind of does seem more spread out than you would think.
Ayuk, McCaffrey. I mean, like you even do this with, and you play Kittle. You could even get away with this with Powell, and if you put Powell in the captain. And then you play Ayuk. You get all the offense for San Francisco. You get Ayuk, McCaffrey, and Kittle. Not all of it, but that's a big pile of it for sure. I mean, you could even play Purdy. All three of those guys with Powell and the captain, and then you still have 5,400 plus. You could, not to tell you this what you have to do, but you could play the Niners defense in that lineup. You know what I mean? Like putting Powell in the captain, if you wanted to do that, that makes sense. But your Jennings in the captain one was pretty neat also.
Yeah, it's just an ownership thing. But I think that I'm starting to worry that I don't have enough in McLeod. Like I think this may be a play like we should like think about locking in.
Yeah, I mean I certainly have my fair share. I would put it that way. I have, what is that? 12.
I mean,
at least 20%. I mean, like,
yeah.
So maybe, like you said, maybe just screw all the Bell.
Yeah.
And just go with McLeod.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea, actually. Like you said, get a lot of exposure to him.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of, 12, 16, 20. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I can't have more Ronnie Bell than freaking McLeod. That's obscene. I can't do that. Like, I have some lineups with 2,800 left on the table with Bell. What's McLeod's price?
22.
22? Yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to do. That's a good idea. What about kickers? Anything?
If I went with I take the Niners kicker if I was going to play one of them, but I didn't end up getting there. I actually think it's probably a decent game to take some kickers. But I just, for some reason, my builds didn't get me too many. I got like one lineup with the Niners kicker.
So I'll show you. Hold on, I'll show where we're at. Let's see. Let me share my screen. This is the showdown. Let's see what we're rooting for here. So we are in fourth. We are 3 points out of first. I played 30 lineups in this. Look at this, 122 lineups. Come on, you got nothing, PGR Seth. You're 122. One of my 30 is going to get you. So what am I? 3 points behind?
Wow.
Yeah. The problem is I don't have Kelly in the captain, and he's going to get the win.
Most likely, it's not over. What do you have? Let me see your lineup.
I have Marte in the captain. If I get one more Marte swipe, that definitely can get there. This is the lineup I have that's closest. I mean, I got others. I got this guy. I got this guy. I'm in like 12th, 13th.
Oh my God, man! Yeah,
18th. Yeah. This way I have all the Zona pretty much.
You played Arizona and didn't play. What's his name?
Nola. Yeah, it's great. Whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
So we're gonna see. This is not bad. I'm in for 450 in this so far, cashing for 16-13, and that's I'll take this if you want to know the truth. So what am I? I'm anti-sweating. Literally, this is the beautiful thing about baseball. You're literally anti-sweating every at bat in these showdowns.
Right.
So yeah, and the problem here. So Sal Frank. I have to make sure no one's got Sal Frank coming in. He's the new reliever. By the way, you see, I don't know if you were watching this. Merrill Kelly was pissed.
What happened?
He got through. He struck out like the entire heart of the Philly lineup to end the fifth, and then the manager told him, "You're done." He was so pissed. Yeah, he was like steamed. Yeah. So Schwarber's up, and I don't have Schwarber, so that's the current. So where are the bottom seven? Oh my God, not even close to over. This guy's got 100 more standard deviations of swings in it.
Jeez, yeah, there's a lot of time.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, that's fun. How much CMC did they ask? I've got 100%. I think I built one lineup finally without him.
Yeah, let me see. I'll show you.
Well, I'll load my for the premium member. I'm just going to load my exposure.
Okay, I'll just tell you what.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I was able to fade Christian McCaffrey in one set of lineups, and that's it.
Dude, I'm actually kind of under. I mean, not under, but I only have I have 68% of him.
Oh, okay. That's
yeah. My highest owner actually Ayuk and Purdy.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, same shit. I guess I'm pretty under on Kittle now that I look this up. Yeah, that's. I guess. Oh my god, I have only 10% Kittle. Good luck me. Goodness. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I still have to do my big buy-in too. I still have no idea what I'm doing there yet.
Okay, let me see something here.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff.
One non. Wow, that's going to be a hard one to come in.
All right, so hold on. Let me pull this up again. Oh, there's this one too. This is the classic slate one. There's a 333, but I don't think this is going to be good enough. I'm in 7th, but I have
Oh.
Yeah, but I got like a couple of 3s and 0. I mean, I have Javier.
Well, they still have time left.
No, I don't want there to be time left because other people have a zillion hours of time left.
Oh yeah.
This is the 2 gamer.
Right.
So I have Javier, and Bregman, Tucker, and E. Carter.
Oh.
In the late game.
That's nice. I mean, that's pretty.
We'll just see. Who knows? Ooh, he's out. Oh, what a throw! Oh my god, they nailed what's his name stealing.
Stop.
End of the 7th. That's good news.
I didn't even. How am I behind? I'm like watching it live, and I don't have any of that. I think that was. Are you sure that wasn't something else?
Well, end of 7th. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh man.
Well, they might be challenging it, but that was a perfect throw as far as I'm looking at.
Yeah, that guy's got a great arm.
Let's see. Here comes Schwarber's hand. Yeah, he got him, I think. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's a huge swing.
Oh, that's the play because the ball got away for a second. That was a great throw. And it was Schwarber.
I think he's out.
God, that's bad for you if he's not.
Obviously, I'm like in a 400th place if he gets a stolen base. Oh, so tomorrow, man, we're ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm excited.
NBA, huh?
I'm max entering. I'm doing everything.
You're max entering the NBA?
Just I mean, a $10 tournament into $5 one, so it's not like a crazy one.
Oh, it's $10 for that one for the 200,000 for first.
Yeah, and then the $5 on FanDuel for 200,000 for first.
All right, he's out. Oh yeah, I guess I gotta play that. I mean, I guess I gotta play those. But yeah. So what do you want? Are we gonna do like a pre
we'll do an early look and at noon Eastern? And
perfect.
Yeah,
perfect.
Back to the sketch.
And I got a free 888 ticket for the first time they run that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago they had some promo if you play a certain amount in football or something like that.
How did I miss that? Like, why am I not getting that? I guess you play a little bit more than you play more tournaments than I do. So.
It wasn't even that. It's like I finally read the emails. You know what I mean? Like you have to opt in. You have to remember. You know what I mean? Like it's ridiculous. Right.
Call confirmed. Yeah. All right. What else have we got in here? NBA. I can't wait. I'm really excited about Wednesday though, because that's the first like crazy.
That's a huge slate, right?
13 gamer.
Oh, let's go. That's the Bobby slate.
Yeah, it's time to see if I still can do that.
I'll tell you, man, sometimes it feels like these announcers in the baseball like just know what's going to happen. Like when Tommy Pham was up, I think it was the first inning or the second, they were talking about how he was really pissed that he got benched and they didn't let him in for game 5.
Yeah.
You don't want to be messing with an angry Tommy Pham. Like the next pitch, he like destroyed it.
Yeah.
So Pham is up. I don't have him. What does Pham hit? What number?
5.
3? 5. So I have Gurriel in 6th, and I might get to Perdomo this inning. But top 8, so I'll definitely get to Marte, the captain for the 9th at the latest. think 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or maybe not.
I mean, somebody's got to reach base, but
Right.
Right.
So we'll see.
Yeah, hopefully.
BGR set 122, huh? Let's see. Let's see if he can hold me off. He doesn't have Marte in the captain. I'm going to need like an extra base hit out of him. But
yeah. Well, wait. What's Kelly going to end up with? Oh, he's got 21, so he's going to end up 25 if they win. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get 4 and he'll get 6. You know, he'll make 2 points up on me there.
Right.
So I'm going to need something.
Yeah, double.
And I have Real Muto on this one. I got a couple. I would say I got a couple of swipes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And who do I have that he doesn't have? Does he have Gurriel up here? He does have Gurriel. Does he have Perdomo? He does not have Perdomo. Okay, so I can pick up. So I could pick up points on him with Perdomo also. Okay.
Yeah, nice.
That's stuff to root for.
Nice.
I got to tell you, man, that takes a lot when you play 150 lineups in a freaking stupid baseball showdown slate.
Man.
I wonder what his lineups look like. I wonder if he's got like a whole bunch of relievers and stuff. I guess I could look, but I don't feel like it.
Can he even make money?
I mean, it's only like 4,000 for first. Oh, 10,000 for first.
But it's out of so he's playing $3,000 a tournament in buy-ins.
He's already chopping with himself here. No, okay, he's got Longoria and Thomas. Those are his two uniques there. Who's this pitcher? I hope this pitcher is not somebody. Oh, this is Kimbrel. Someone's probably got Kimbrel, but I don't think, for some reason, I don't think they're in play. Hard to tell. They got all these Martes and the captains. That's working out. All these buffoons. Look at all these 150ers. Dude, I got like 30 lineups. I think like all 30 are, I think, in their top 50 here.
What's the buy-in for this tournament?
$10?
So it's
$11. $11.
Oh yeah, right. The $11 thing. Jeez.
1, 2, 3, 4 in the top 18, 5 in the top 34, 6 in the top 34.
You got a real shot here.
Yeah, well, 7 in the top 60. Okay, 8, 9, 10. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Who's up? Oh, Fam's still up. Okay.
But so you don't know if you have Fam in any of those. He might be in one of them for.
It's possible. Yeah, but these guys. Yeah, well, in a home run, I'll look. Yeah, this one I got one. I got him here. This one's in 12th. Yeah, this one works. Oh, there's a double. No single. Was he gonna catch? Oh my God, he caught it. So sick. Oh, I don't mean to ruin it for you if you're like behind here.
That's all right. I don't mind.
Okay.
It's not like I'm really sweating this game that crazy.
Right.
I'm kind of excited about the game later though.
Yeah. The showdown there is a bigger one too. That's like $15.
Yeah.
Good catch.
It is really weird they went to this schedule.
What do you mean?
This 2 p.m. to this 5 Eastern thing.
Oh,
like it's just strange.
It's all been fine for me as far as like my ability to put my lineups in, do my content, do whatever. This is like literally perfect. I do this before I leave the office. Then I have plenty of time to late swap for the late game if I feel like it, which I just don't think I'm doing.
Yeah.
Kimbrel. Who do we got here? Oh, Gurriel. Yeah, we definitely could use him. But it's weird with Baseball Showdown because once you start rooting for a guy, then he hits a home run. Next thing you know, you're like, oh, wait a minute, someone else just behind me has him in the captain. I wish it didn't happen.
Right. Oh.
And who's warming up in the bullpen? Somebody else. Well, meanwhile, Merrill Kelly can be pissed as all he wants. They've shut Philly down with this freaking bullpen since he's been out of the game. They took him out after 5. I don't think anybody's reached base for Philly.
Yeah. Oh, there's one hit. Yeah, but this is one.
There's Kimbrel with the arm.
So I guess what we need is a single here would be good for you. Probably.
Yeah, he struck him out.
Yeah.
So now you're man. Now you're the greatest American hero. Alec Thomas is coming up.
But we've also got Perdomo. You got Perdomo in the next inning.
Yeah. And hopefully we get to Marte somehow. He's hitting second.
Sheets, are you playing soccer these days? MJ's asking.
Yeah.
He said because he's got 15 tickets, he doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah. It's really not my thing. I don't have access to as much data. I don't have as much. You know what I do? I watch one. I watch one podcast. Like RotoWire does something. Blender's on the RotoWire thing. They're pretty sharp over there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't really have. I there's only one place I can get projections from. I can't really do sheets. It's like kind of annoying. So I'll play, but it's not. I wouldn't trust anything I said there.
Yeah.
That's what I would suggest if you had 15 tickets to play soccer. Really on Fridays, I'm gonna be honest. On Fridays, they go to RotoWire. It's a free YouTube thing where Blender and the two top soccer guys, they spend like a full hour on the slate. They're really, really good. I mean, at least they sound like they know what they're talking about. What do I know?
Yeah, right.
But it's really the only thing there is. All right, so this guy's not about to walk. All right, so it's 3-1 on Thomas. Now, what kind of Philly? There's one lineup where I have like a Philly guy. Like I have a Marsh. I have a Rojas. Rojas will probably get pinch hit for, but if he hasn't been pinch hit for already. All right, so Alec Thomas walked. Oh my God, he could totally steal too, huh?
Yeah.
Up 5-1, don't you? Oh man,
they just did it.
Yeah. Okay, so I went down a little. Well, actually, I'm still in fourth here. Oh, the BR. You know what? Screw you, BGR set 19 with the Alec Thomas. Oh God. So now he's up 5 on me, and he's on base, threatening for more. And he's got Longoria up on another lineup. All right. Just catch him stealing and be done with these people. Oh no, we can't catch him stealing. That's not good enough because then Longoria comes up in the next inning. We need actually Longoria to make the out.
Yeah. Yeah, baseball showdowns are crazy. You know what was? You know when I got off of them, I stopped playing them as much because I was enraged because they called this error on Bellinger and it ended up costing me first place, which was $25,000 for that tournament. It was like the NLCS back then. They used to do big ones for baseball.
Yeah,
$25,000, and they overturned the play the next day. They overturned the error call, which would have won me the tournament.
Oh,
but it was just really annoying because it was very clearly not an error. It just was like they just forgot to do it that day. It was like
they do that in NASCAR sometimes. They pay off on the race, and then like some guy gets like a penalty and gets DQ'd,
mm-hmm.
and it's too late.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's annoying.
Bryce Harper drops another ball. Knuckle curve. All right, so Kimbrel's now again. Okay, so Longoria needs literally to make out, and we can't have Alec Thomas trying to steal.
Have you noticed that they started changing the way that they talk about pitches? Like they keep inventing new names for pitches. Like there's like 75 different kinds of pitches now. There's the
Oh my God, he stole. End of the slate. End of the slate. That's it.
Well, you might have something else.
Good game. Let's see.
You might.
It's possible. Let's see. No, I got no Alec Thomas is lurking here. Oh well. You never know. Marte, captain, home run. It's always possible.
Yeah, that's true. And you got Perdomo right in front of him. So
yep.
Back the 2 home runs from those guys.
Yep. See, that helped my perfect game one? No, not really. Do I have Alec Thomas in the perfect game? I don't even have him there either. Okay. Now Longoria, I guess we need to move him to get out. Yeah, well, so we need to get to Perdomo here, right?
Yeah, you want to.
We need him to get on with an error, right? Right? And then Perdomo to clean house.
Yep.
And they're Phillies, man. They're really just they're rooting hard. They're down 5-1, but.
No, they really do. They're great fans. I mean, well, they're loud.
Yeah, I get it. They're very into their games.
Yeah.
As long as they're not throwing snowballs at Santa Claus or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3-2.
Got him.
Perdomo on deck. see what we got. And looks like he struck him out. Yeah, struck him out. I guess I'm gonna go.
Good luck tonight, everybody. I'll be in the Discord if anybody has any thoughts.
Yep. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bud.